So call the meeting to order, and Jim, roll call please.
Conan, here. Deal,
Here.
Freeman, Harkins,
Here.
Ramirez, Tamplin,
Here.
Wallers.
Thank you. Welcome, everyone. Start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay.
We have Eagle Scout presentation.
Yes, we do.
And they are both presenting on Zoom. They're both on vacation, but still wanted to be able to get this in so that they could serve the projects.
Nice.
Great.
The first one is Joshua. Joshua? You hear us?
I don't think he's in yet.
Oh, okay. Another. Joe, do you know if he's trying to get in, or?
I believe so. They're up at summer camp at in Rice Lake, Wisconsin right now, so he should be trying to join.
Okay, they don't have him like in the waiting room or anything.
I haven't seen either. Let me just message and make sure.
Okay.
That's what you say.
And you're like, it's right in front of you. And that day, I'm telling you.
That's okay.
I'm losing my mind.
Take a breath.
Christine, I wish I could say I have no idea what that's like. I know what that's like.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Otherwise, Joe, I can, we have a second presenter. Oh, wait, I think I see him. Oops, Josh, you're on mute.
I think you can
You're
unmute
muted.
it.
Okay.
Good morning.
Yep.
Hello.
Hear ya.
Hello. All right. Go ahead. This is Josh. He's got a project for an Eagle Scout project. He's going to present it. So you can go ahead. You're on mute again, though.
The sharing, we have a PowerPoint, but sharing is disabled. I don't know if you can turn that on. Share it for
Yes, hold on 1 second. Bob, do you know how I can let them share?
your internet connection is unstable.
Wait, they should, no, I don't.
How do I do that?
trying to visit.
Joe, do you have this, the PowerPoint, or does Josh have it?
I have it for Josh, but they might need it back for, I think Magnus is after him, right? So
Yes, so you want me to have,
make me presenter at least for Josh.
let's see here. Where is the button?
Yeah, you might have to make co-host.
Yeah.
Try that.
See if it'll let you do it now.
Like it should be, like.
There we go.
All right, if you can see it, Josh, whenever you're ready.
I'm all good here?
Yep.
Okay. Good evening, and thank you for the opportunity to speak today. Sorry about the issues. I'm currently at summer camp in Rice Lake, Wisconsin. So, yeah. My name is Joshua Brzezinski. I'm a member of 248 out of the neighborhood church of the Good Brethren in Boulder Hill. Scouting has been an important part of my life, and I'm currently working towards achieving the rank of Eagle Scout. And part of the requirements for Eagle Scout is doing a community service project. The library has played a meaningful role in my life growing up. I spent a lot of time here participating in programs, the book club, and Dungeons and Dragons as a teenager. For my Eagle Scout service project, I am proposing to build and install 2 picnic tables outside of the Montgomery branch. These tables are intended to create additional seating in the outdoor space of the library to provide a welcoming area where visitors can read, study, gather, eat, etc. Each table will be 6 feet in length with a tabletop width of 30.5 inches and a total width of 52 inches. The top height will be 32.25 inches with seating at 16.5 inches. To support the installation, we'll also be placing a gravel pad underneath to ensure a stable and durable foundation and ease of lawn care. So those are the possible locations. We were hoping that you could help decide where to put them. The timeline of the installation should be next month in July 2026. One of the later weekends, we should be able to place the gravel on the benches. To complete the project, I will be responsible for planning, fundraising, organizing volunteers, and overseeing the full construction and installation of the benches and of the gravel pad. It is in addition to fundraising efforts, I have secured support from Flameproof, who will be donating some of the wood materials needed for the benches. The picnic tables will be built to be durable and suitable for long-term outdoor use. This project is important to me because it allows me to give back to a place that has given me so much over the years. I hope to create something that will benefit library visitors of all ages for years to come. Thank you for your time and consideration. I would greatly appreciate your support. Do you have any questions?
How deep will be the gravel pad under the tables so that weeds don't come up through it?
Yes. And underneath the gravel, obviously, we'll place in lawn care fabric, which will stop weeds from growing through the ground.
Okay. Are you going to stain the wood?
So the wood is going to be made out of treated, like construction grade lumber, donated. So it will be suitable for outdoor without staining or painting. Would you prefer if it was stained? Because I can do that.
Yeah, I would let it weather a time before I'd stain it. I've done that before outside, and if you do it too quickly, the treatment of the wood counteracts your ability to accept the stain. So,
Yes.
but that would be more time consuming and be a longer term project.
And we can always, after he's completed his whole project, if we end up wanting to have it stained or
Sure.
painted, we can always do that.
I think it'd be fine.
I think one thing he was looking at, if we go back to the slide that had the locations, so there are a couple of different possibilities. One is at the back of the building where we currently have some aluminum benches, and there are already the starts of some smaller size gravel pads. A lot of the aluminum that has been out there now for 17 years has started failing. We've had a bunch of chairs collapse on our patio this year. It's just like it's reached the amount of time it's going to last out in the sun all day like that. So we have been looking at replacing some of those benches anyway, so this actually might be a really good option. Another location you can see in the back, that would be kind of off youth services, to have some benches back there, or benches back there, or right in the front area would be another possible location. So we don't have to decide tonight, but we would obviously want to let him know in the next week or so he can really finalize his plans.
I think the back would be a good idea. I'm thinking about the library, went up to see in Elgin, and that area they had with gravel and plantings and things like that. That was striking.
When you say the back, are you talking about the
Very back.
part closest to me, or the part where we already have some benches? that
Part
we would
where
be
we already have
replacing
some
those?
benches.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Any other questions for Josh? No?
Not a question, but a comment. Josh, this is just a wonderful project and a terrific way for you to give back to the community. Great to hear you've been a part of programs and that the library's been an important part of your life. That just gives me chills in all the best ways, and I don't think I'm alone. So thank you for that gift, not only to the library, but really to our community. This is wonderful. So thank you so very much.
Yes, thank you, Josh.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. I will email you any final details, and you can let me know when you're ready to start, okay?
Okay.
Great, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Josh.
Enjoy camp.
Matt, this is another member of my troop.
Oh, is he going too? Is he there?
Yeah, he's on the same account, so.
Oh, perfect, okay, then never mind. I thought I had to do 2 meetings, but this is even easier. So Magnus is our, another Boy Scout, looking for an Eagle Scout. Go right ahead.
Hi, thank you for the opportunity of letting me speak to you. I'm Magnus Nyman from Troop 48, and today I'd like to talk about my proposition. So after I had talked to Ms. Krista about some ideas, and we decided on doing a puzzle box for each campus. And for the puzzle box, I would be providing the labor and materials, and I think in a second I can present just some examples that we came up with that could be used for the final product.
So this is, we have the puzzles downstairs, that you can, it's like a swap, you can take them for free. We were looking to get some shelving that is like double-sided and on wheels, because we're always out of space on it, and we move stuff so often, so his project is to help build some shelving that we could use for that.
It says I'm not able to share.
Let me,
I can send the
I'm gonna make you a co-host, hold on 1 second. Hold on, there you go. See if that works.
Yeah, if you requested it, you said okay, it should work out.
These were just some like very basic pictures of what it could look like. And obviously, if it gets approved, I would build it to whatever specifications or however you need it. These are just some basic pictures as like examples of what it could look like for the puzzle boxes. I think that's all. Any questions?
That's an ambitious project.
Yes.
Have you done woodworking before, Magnus?
I've done woodworking before, yes.
Okay.
I've helped with quite a few tree projects in the past, and they're almost all woodworking.
Looks great.
This is a great idea.
Yeah. It'd be really nice for the library.
It'll be on wheels?
Yeah, I would put them on wheels because I was told that things are moved very frequently, so just to make it easier, I would put them on wheels.
Very good.
And I think this one, we would probably want either a painted or stained or something, since it'll be, that's better. Okay,
Yep.
Magnus, what made you think about us here at the library?
Well, I've been to the library lots of times, and I think the library is one of the best ways to give back to your community because they're always, libraries are always huge for your communities.
That's great. That's music to my ears.
And I think for both these projects, I don't know if you normally do this, but to have like a little plaque or something that would say like Eagle Scout Project by, with your name on it, would be really nice.
Yes, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we could do that.
It looks good, Magnus.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking the time out. I know you guys had a busy week at camp, so we appreciate it.
Thank you guys so much for letting me talk to you and present my proposition.
Thanks, Magnus.
Thank you.
Do we have any more?
No, that's it.
I don't think we need a motion or anything. Okay. Moving right on to communications from visitors, open session, do we?
So this is Mateo. Mateo is our practicum student who, for 10 weeks this summer, I think, is working in every department of the library at least like 6 hours a week as part of their getting their LTA.
Oh,
So,
very good.
and one of the must-dos is to observe a board meeting.
Wonderful.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Have a great summer.
What departments have you been in?
I started in communications, and then I've spent a lot of time in youth services and also tech services.
Very good. Great.
And was out
That's
at
all
Prairie
perfect.
Fest, right?
Yeah.
Also,
With outreach.
That's a perfect time. Good for
Yeah.
you.
Did you say where you're going to school?
Joliet Junior College.
Oh, okay.
Great. Well, welcome. Glad you're here.
Thank you.
My grandson loved the bookmobile at the Prairie Fest.
Really?
Yeah, we couldn't get him away from it. There was an extra chair for somebody, and he just walked around and sat in the chair.
Oh,
We were like,
cute.
"Oh, come on, it's time to
That's
go."
great.
It was
He's such a
adorable.
cutie.
Oh, it was adorable. So fun.
Okay, moving on to approval of minutes. Could I have a motion on the minutes, please?
There's one correction. I think in the minutes it says I'm absent. I was late,
I think you were a little bit.
yeah. So from the last ones. Yeah, right here, roll call, it said I was absent. Oh, I forget it, it said I arrived late. Thank you.
Did you want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the regular and closed session minutes from May 27th, 2026.
I will second.
Thank you. Any comments or questions? Hearing none, roll call please, Jim.
Deal?
Yes.
Parkins?
Yes.
Hamblin?
Yes.
Condon? Yes.
Okay, moving on to correspondence.
Let's see, correspondence is going to be on page 12. Well, the first one says, please buy the Blue Lock books. You do have like 50 to 75 of these. They're graphic novels for teens. They're just checked out a lot. They're very popular. So we'll look at how many we have, but we do have them. Someone else said, don't limit computer time. It will let people get more stuff done, make it 2 hours per person. It is actually 2 hours per person. I don't know if they don't realize they can have a second session or extended session, but I can reach out to them and let them know that they can do that. This one says, you guys are doing great. I had excellent service the other day. You made me like and read books, and I hate books. Thank you so much, with a little heart. That was in the teen department. And then the last one that you can't really see, it didn't copy very well, was a request that, I don't know if you know that the Garden Club has been doing a big landscaping project kind of back behind the building off our staff area. And they are requesting that we rip all that up and plant a garden for the food pantry, which was also a teen request, and I thought was very nice, but I don't think we're going to do that after the Garden Club just did all the work they've done. So those are the comments for this month.
The problem could be their own native plants.
They don't recognize them. They haven't filled out yet either, so.
No.
It's,
And I understand the mulch is still coming.
yes, it's still not out. I just checked.
I checked with him. It's been tough on landscapers with the rain you've had lately. Okay. Correspondence, moving on to financials.
Financials are on page 13 and 14, and Melissa has actually just reformatted them, so they look very different. We are working our way. There's a big ADA compliance coming for us next year, and so everything we do has to now be ADA formatted. So you're going to see a lot of changes in formatting, but this is also just to make it a little bit more readable. Melissa, you were going to just kind of go over it real quick.
Yeah, so on page 13, I have the monthly financial report. This is what you're used to seeing, the part at the bottom. I wanted to do the fund balance overview to kind of explain what's restricted, what is our special reserves, to break it out and make it a little more apparent. So that is, it's basically the same information, just hopefully easier to understand. And then on page 14, that's our actual cash and fund holding summary. So at the top, it's just what's in each of our accounts. So we have Byline, which is our operating cash bank. That's where we transfer all the funds to pay our bills and our payroll. Illinois Funds is holding some of our money too. We used to put everything in there, but we have PMA, and that is where all of our tax money goes, and we have separate accounts in PMA. So right underneath that lists what each account is holding right now.
Easy to read.
Yeah, I like that.
Good, okay, good. That was my goal.
I think one of the good things we were just talking about, we won't have the exact amount to the end of, till June's totally closed out, but we are getting very close to that. We wanted to have 6 months of money in our general fund at all times in case any sort of emergency. And we are getting very close. If we don't hit it this year or next year, we should definitely have that set aside.
It's great. Anything else about our finances?
We have gotten about 43% of our tax money in, so that's very good news.
Very good. Could I have a motion on the financials, please?
I'll make a motion for the approval of fund balance and revenue and expense reports.
I'll second.
Thank you. Any questions or comments? Roll call, please, Jim.
Deal,
Yes.
Harkins,
Yes.
Camplin,
Yes.
Wallers,
Yes.
Connor, abstain.
Okay, accounts payable.
Starting on page 15, you're going to see our kind of general revenues and expenses. Everything is where we'd expect it. Under expenses, the payroll fees, they did raise the prices a little, so we ended up going over budget on that one. And then the legal services, between me being a new director and all the house purchases, we have gone over on that. And later in the meeting, we will have a motion to move some money in between our funds. The other one that looks like we're over is furniture, but we actually got a $17,000 grant, and also the Friends of the Library donated around $8,000 for furniture. So the auditor will correct that, and we're not actually over budget on that one. Let's see. I don't think I have anything else unless anyone has questions on any of the fund balances.
I think I'm out of sequence on it because I think I just called for a motion on approving the fund balances.
Sure. You did. Maybe I'm out of sequence.
It's okay.
We have bills?
We have a new report.
Sorry, the new report threw me. Okay. So then bills are on page 24. On page 25, I just wanted to point out Hoopla, we are at over $13,000. I think we hit 10,000 for the first time, like not even a year ago. So it is really growing, the use of that is growing a lot, and it's something we're keeping our eye on, whether we have to limit checkouts, or we do have a limit, but if we have to lower that or just restrict how much so that it's not just like exponentially growing. Page 26, you will see Prairie Star Productions. We have a spinning wheel coming. We're having a, July 11th, we're having a 250th kind of celebration at the Montgomery campus. They're gonna have some like historic crafts, and then there's also a cannon demonstration coming. The kind of people you usually see at like Kentucky Park. They're gonna have some of that sort of stuff. So that is what that's for. There's two different payments, one for Sarah Skilton, that is an overpayment on her health insurance that she's getting reimbursed for. And the other one for Skilton Consulting was the work she did in helping me hire an assistant director. And then on page 27, trip insurance, that is for 55 North Madison to be added. I think that is it for the bills, unless anyone has any questions.
Kuhn Plumbing, is that backflows? Okay. Could we have a motion, please, on accounts payable?
I'll make a motion to approve the June 2026 bills in the amount of $384,595.
Thank you.
Second?
Second, thank you. Any questions, comments? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Wallers,
Yes.
Connor, abstain, Deal,
Yes.
Perkins,
Yes.
Hamblin.
Yes. Director's report.
On page 29 is the director's report. A few things I'll point out. One is the photo. If you haven't, if you didn't get a chance to see it when you came in, we are doing a plant swap. The theme for summer reading was plant a seed read, and so people are taking cuttings of house plants and putting them down there, and it's like kind of like a plant exchange, which has been very popular. Social media, we are tracking that, and I am working on getting some stats from other libraries for that. Since it's new for us, we're kind of still just trying to see where our levels are, but I will do some comparative numbers to other libraries kind of in the area and see what they have. And my director's updates, it says we have an LTA practicum student, Mateo, right over here. And I met with Mateo's advisor as well, just to kind of see what all we needed to do. We had our strategic planning meetings, and we will see some of that later on in this meeting. And then We still have our municipal administrators interactive lunch meetings. I do those every couple months, and they've been very helpful. The village is helping me navigate how we will get the crosswalk from here to our properties on the other side of the creek. And the Park District has also reached out to help with that as well, because they have some experience from their own past. So that's been really useful. On page 30, we did get, there's a picture, there's some new team furniture. Friends of the Library donated $6,000 for new team furniture. So that is downstairs. And then we also had a project this summer, raising caterpillars and releasing them. And we had, like, you couldn't even find parking at Montgomery. It was packed. People were really excited to come for that. So that turned out great. One other thing I wanted to mention is that in August, I will be going to a conference in Bloomington. It is called Directors University for new library directors, and it's a 4-day conference, so I will be doing that. And then I did do some research on the foundation and fundraising ideas. I don't know if we want to discuss or hold off, since I think Emily was very excited and she's not here.
We can hold off.
Hold off on that.
Yeah.
And the other thing I have, Pete, you had requested phone numbers for staff if you ever need to contact someone. I have a phone sheet here. I would just ask that usually you try to contact me first, because I know, like with AJ, he will come in on his day off. He'll never tell you I'm on vacation. He'll just come in.
No, that's what I would fully do, but
Yeah.
the day
You need it.
you were gone.
Yes,
And I
so,
wasn't sure who to call after, and this was before Alan was hired
yes.
as assistant director. So,
So this is the whole management team right now.
yeah, this is fantastic. Thank you.
Otherwise, that's all I have, unless anyone has questions on the director's report.
I was sneaking down to look out the back windows, and I came across this furniture all set up very nicely down there, and it looks so nice.
Isn't it?
I hope people are using it.
It is. And we have, the other thing we have coming is a study pot for the teens. Those little,
Oh,
that's coming.
it's a little
Yes,
claustrophobic.
and so they're gonna kind of, they redid the floor in the teen room. We're kind of doing a whole little retouch up down there. It's been in the works for a couple of years, and it should all come together by the end of summer. And so when we tour, you guys get to see a nice finished product.
Very good. Very good. Any questions for the director? If not, could I have a motion to accept the report?
I make a motion to approve the director's report.
Second?
Thank you. Roll call, please, Kim.
Parkins,
Yes.
Camplin,
Yes.
Waller,
Yes.
Condon, yes, Deal.
Yes.
Okay, we don't have any committee reports, and we don't need to schedule any.
I think maybe a building and grounds. AJ's gonna get some quotes or recommendations from parking lot, Montgomery parking lot. So that, I know you guys were thinking maybe we don't need to redo it. I told him to get someone out to actually look at it, and then we'll be over there so we could actually all go out and look at it as well.
Okay,
See what needs to be done for that.
perfect. So walkabout, August 26th, directly after the meeting?
Yes, I think so.
Sounds good. Okay, unfinished business, strategic plan.
Page 31 is the start of the strategic plan as prepared by Craig Rapp. And on page number, let's see, it's pretty big, 35, it says 2 in the corner, but it's our page 35, is a summary of all of our strategic priorities, our outcomes, our targets, initiatives, etc. So this is kind of the one-page summary. The one thing we still have to do, and it is on my to-do list for this next year, is to get assigned specific tasks, who's doing them and what the deadlines are. But if you want to see a little bit more of a breakdown on page number 42, and it says 9 in the corner, that is like the start of the strategic priority for financial stability, the 3 outcomes we're looking for, and the 2 two outcomes that'll tell us we're hitting those, or two indicators that'll tell us we're hitting our outcomes. And they have that for each of the strategic initiatives. So I don't know if you want to just review, if you want me to kind of go over it all.
Are you happy?
Yeah, I mean, I think the management team, we all kind of went through it, and we have our staff training August 3rd. And what I'll be presenting to the staff will be a lot of this, and also getting some feedback from the general staff on tasks and who wants to do what actions for it.
Busy.
Busy, yes.
Kristen, I think you should feel good about this. This is good.
I think going forward as we have presentations or any of these come to fruition, it would be good to refer back.
Yeah, I mean, we can do maybe an update every like 4 months or 6 months or something too, on where we're at.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'm going to take some more time to look at it, but for now, could I have a motion to accept the strategic plan, please?
I'll make a motion for the approval to accept the strategic plan as prepared by RAP Consulting Group.
I will second.
Thank you. Any questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Deal?
Yes.
Harkins?
Yes.
Hamlet?
Yes.
Wallers?
Yes.
Conan? Yes.
Okay, moving on to electronic payment policy. We had this last month.
Yes, you got a first look at it last month, page 48. This is, as I mentioned before, because of the way our board meetings work and the check payments work, we are frequently delinquent on accounts. Sometimes accounts get locked. And this would just allow Melissa, once you have voted, to make the payment electronically instead of having to send it in the mail, which can add, an extra week or more sometimes to get them through.
Yes.
Could I have a motion, please?
Make a motion to approve, for approval of the electronic payments policy.
Thank you. Second?
Second.
Thank you. Questions?
I've got an assumption under procedures and internal controls, the third point, electronic payments should not be released until after board approval. When we are not meeting in July or December and we authorize payments to be made, I'm assuming that we would treat these like we would any other payments.
Yes.
And this was reviewed by the attorney. I'm giving reference on.
Okay, any other questions? Roll call, please. Jim?
Wallers?
Yes.
Conan? Yes. Deal?
Yes.
Harkins?
Yes.
Hamlet?
Yes. Okay. New business. Okay, this is the time of year, since we do not meet in July, that we approve paying our July bills, and they'll be gone over at our regular meeting and reviewed on August 26th. So if I could have motion 15A1, please.
I make a motion to pay July bills in lieu of regular meeting and review at August 26th regular meeting.
Thank you.
I second that.
Thank you. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Harkins?
Yes.
Hamblin?
Yes.
Wallers?
Yes.
Condon? Yes. Deal?
Yes.
Okay, we need to schedule the budget and appropriation hearing in August. Could I have a motion for that, please?
Make a motion to schedule a budget and appropriations hearing at 5:30 PM on Wednesday, August 26, 2026 at Montgomery Campus, 1111 Reading Drive, Montgomery, Illinois, 60538.
Could I have a second, please?
A second.
Thank you. Any questions or comments? Roll call, please, Jen.
Wallers?
Yes.
Condon? Yes. Deal?
Yes.
Harkins?
Yes.
Hamblin?
Yes. All right, resolution to transfer funds. Want to give us a sentence on that one?
Sure, this is gonna be on page 55. Basically, at the end of the fiscal year, we look at our accounts and see if anything has gone over what we expected or under, and we're just gonna move some money in between funds in our general fund. We're not transferring in between any other funds. For this one, as mentioned earlier, we are slightly over on payroll, so we need to transfer $5,000 to payroll. And we're over on legal, so we need to transfer about $15,000 to legal. And it would be coming out of the salaries, which we have a surplus of.
Okay. Could I have a motion to approve the resolution?
I'll make an motion for the approval of the resolution 2026-0624 to transfer funds within the general fund for fiscal year 2026.
Thank you. Second?
I'll second.
Thank you. Questions? Roll call.
Deal?
Yes.
Harkins?
Yes.
Hamblin?
Yes.
Wallers?
Yes.
Condon? Yes.
Okay, update on our per capita grant.
Page 56, we received our per capita award letter. We are going to get $119,863.60. This is, we fill out a grant every year. You have to meet certain criteria. And so this is more than we got last year. It's based off our population, and then they kind of have a rate that they apply based on your population. And this is typically, I believe we earmark this for materials. And the state, they actually came and did a kind of like an audit this year, and they are going to keep doing that for libraries that get more than $20,000 in funds. So they have given us some new directions on how they want us to document how we're spending our money every year.
Because I recall you've been doing that grant for a while now.
Yes, I was doing that for like the last 4 or 5 years.
Nice work.
Very good. Moving on, mileage reimbursement policy, first reading.
Let's see. So it's a little bit odd here. On page 57, there was an ordinance passed in 2016 by the board, and that is what page 57 through 60 is. However, no one has ever seen this before. Melissa and I have never seen any of this. And although we do reimburse, when people go to conferences, what we have not been consistently doing is reimbursing people for, like when AJ his office is at Montgomery, sometimes he has to drive over here 2-3 times to fix a problem, and he's not getting reimbursed for his mileage. And because it's not a policy in the policy manual, some people feel like they're like cheating by asking us to reimburse them, which I don't want them to feel like. I feel like if, you drive to one building, that's part of your job, but going back and forth multiple times, you should get reimbursed for that. So I just wanted to have a policy in the policy manual so everybody on staff knows, like, they are allowed to be reimbursed if they have to make multiple trips as part of their job. And so page 61 is the first draft of the travel and expense reimbursement policy. It coincides with the previous ordinance that was already passed by the board. It just specifies that you can, now that we have two buildings, you can claim mileage, you know, when you are coming back and forth. Also, the ordinance that was passed was specific to 2016 and like rates are listed and everything. The policy basically says we will go by the state. Whatever the state tells us the new gas rate is what we're going to use. So we won't have to continually update.
Who had to dig through the catacombs to find this?
We
I
found
found
it
it.
in the Maureen's files, electronic
Really?
files, yeah.
Mhm.
And neither one of us we had not ever seen it. So we haven't been using it, but we have been applying it.
I don't think the maximum reimbursement for meals is reasonable. It's pretty low,
Which page are you on?
59.
So that's
That
from
was the old one.
2016.
Yeah, that's the old
Oh,
one.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
So that's, yeah, that's where we, although we do, I don't know that we need to like void the ordinance. We need to have something that's gonna just consistently automatically be updated with the new state standards.
Yeah, okay.
If you look
That's-
on page 64, it talks about the meals. And we determine that based on state. It's a lot more than that right now.
Yeah.
It should read something about continually updating with those.
Yeah, and that would apply to the room rate too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And mileage. I signed a lot of things I don't remember saying yet. Okay, any other questions? If not, this will be first reading. If it comes back, we'll see it again in August. Okay, I guess we're contract for Glenn Smith.
Glenn drives the books between the buildings twice a day for us, once a day on Sundays, I believe, or one time Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is just an update to his annual contract, an update to the rate, increase in gas prices and everything.
Okay. Could I have a motion on the service contract for book delivery?
Make a motion to approve the contracting with Glenn Smith for fiscal year 27 for transporting materials to the building.
Second?
I'll second.
Questions? Roll call.
Walters,
Yes.
Conan, yes, Deal,
Yes.
Harkins,
Yes.
Hamlet.
Yes. Okay, we need two trustees to review the minutes for the annual report.
I'll volunteer on myself.
She'll get you, you know?
She will learn to not miss any meetings.
So this is a teachable moment.
Right, there you
All
go.
right.
Okay, we'll officially name Pete and Emily to that task. Moving on, 15H, employment. I think at this time we'll go into executive session. If I could have a motion to do that, I would appreciate it.
I make a motion to go into executive session.
Thank you. Second.
I'll second.
Thank you. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, we'll take a second, then we'll adjourn in executive session.
I make a motion to go back into regular session.
Second.
Second.
Thank you. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Let's see, we have one more item. Anyone? Any motion on salaries?
Oh.
We should.
You're right now. I'll make a motion to approve this assistant director's salary for the year at 103 and the director's salary for the year at 141.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Deal,
Yes.
Parkins,
Yes.
Hamlet,
Yes.
Wallers,
Yes.
Conan, yes.
Thank you. With that, I think that's everything we have on the agenda this evening. Our next regular meeting would be August 26th, 5:30, following the Budget and Appropriations hearing at the Montgomery campus on Ruby Drive in Montgomery. With that, I hope everyone has a lovely vacation. Take July off.
We will be back for July 15th,
I just
Probably
want to
better.
say
We've got the hearing.
special meeting and special hearing.
Okay, good. If the none of you show up for a forum, I promise it'll be really short. Maybe we should have business or something, not to think about that. Okay, could I entertain a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Thank you. Second,
I'll second that.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you all.